Hey guys, thanks for tuning into No Filter Toronto, the hottest talk show, online talk show in the city, giving you the latest buzz and the realest conversations. I'm Shanika.
And I'm Kezia.
I'm Shantae.
And Kizzy is not with us at the moment. She had a show, but she'll be with us later on today. But ladies, how's everyone feeling today?
Feeling nice, feeling good.
I'm feeling good. It's pumped. I'm Friday. It's Friday. It's
I'm
Friday.
feeling good as well.
Some hot, spicy, juicy topics. Yeah.
Yes. So anyways, ladies, so you guys know it's the first week of the month.
Yeah.
And we want to focus on a discussion with relationship and sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Yes. But I'm so excited. We also have a special guest. But before we do so, Shantae, what's up? Like, what's going on?
First and foremost, we would like to thank Nikki, our ex-member. She's no longer a part of our show. But, well, okay, yes. But we have a new member. Her name is Natalie, and we're bringing her on the show.
Yay! Natalie!
Welcome, Nat, to No Filter.
Natalie, I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
But shout out Nikki. We wish you all the best.
All the best.
You know,
Your new endeavors. Yeah.
Yes.
God
So
bless.
we'll definitely, support you and, be there for you. But anyways, Natalie. So Natalie's been with us, but behind the scenes for No Filter for quite a while now. So Natalie, are you excited to be a part of No Filter?
It's really cool to be on this side. I've been watching you guys and helping with the set and production, and I've got a lot of opinions, and
I know.
it'll be fun.
I know, Natalie. Don't worry. We soon broke out Natalie. You just watch.
Natalie broke out. She's a Scarborough girl, okay?
Yep, I
Yes,
know what that's
Natalie. So Natalie, what do you have for us today?
All right, so starting out the show, we're doing sex and relationships. I heard about this crazy story on the internet. A brothel opening in Toronto. It's actually the second in Toronto, where it's not your traditional brothel. It's with sex dolls.
Oh
and
my!
So you
Okay.
you pay for like half an hour, whatever. You go in the room, you pick out which doll you want, body type, race, hair color, what position you prefer.
Oh my God.
And you go in the room and you do the do. And some people are outraged and disgusted.
Right.
It's prostitution, whatever, it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
And other people are saying, it's a normal business. They're exchanging a service for money, and it's totally normal. There's one man that said that, why not try it? Women are boring in bed. And he was open to it. Unfortunately, for some, they were shut down based on a bylaw in Toronto. But how do you feel about it? Dolls?
Boring. He's saying females are born in bed. What is the doll gonna do? The doll's gonna lay down there, and
Same
you're
way
just
as
gonna
the
take.
bed.
You're just gonna take the fuck. That's it, and go about your business. You can have a girl to rotate different position, put her on bacchus, put her leg
This,
up,
that.
put her upon her,
he's
put
the
her upon her
boring
dresser.
one.
Exactly.
Interaction.
Yeah,
You are the
probably.
boring one.
It's those ones that want the doll because they can't hold a woman.
You can't hold it. They can't
don't
deal
know
with
how
a
to
woman in a
interact.
way. Trust
Yeah.
me. So you use the doll because you have no performance.
Yeah. Natalie, what do you think about this whole?
I mean,
thing?
I can kind of see both sides. There's some people who maybe are very socially awkward.
Yeah.
Or even like people of our generation who are super open-minded and like
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
try, like just try
Right.
it to see how it is.
Yes.
Or the older people in their 70s and 80s that, have lost their loved ones or lonely, the ones in nursing homes, those type of people probably be open to want to try.
Nursing
I mean,
home.
I don't know about the nursing home, maybe.
Them are going
They
back.
have a lot of sex, okay? They have a lot of sex, but to the brothel, I don't think they can leave from the nursing home to the brothel, but I mean, people that age demographic, I think they would be interested in trying a sex doll. Why not?
Would you try one?
Then, would I try a sex doll?
Like they're gonna bring in male ones. They started out with females.
What may I do with a male sex doll? I don't know about that
or
one.
female.
What would a female sex doll do with a female? I don't get that one.
Because the sex doll, his thing is just staring. You're just either
What
have
would
to go
a
sit on it
female
or
sex
that's
doll do with a
female
female?
sex doll.
No,
No,
not a
what
female.
would a female do with a female sex doll?
Well, you know.
Is the doll moving its finger? I don't know about that
Are
one.
the dolls self-lubricating? That's another thing.
Well, we don't know
Like
about
the
this
female
doll.
ones, you know?
Yes.
I think the girl would have to put in all that work on the doll. I don't know about that one. Like, why not just go with the girl? Like, I don't get that one.
I want to bring up something. Nicki
Okay.
Minaj. She was on the Ellen
Ellen
DeGeneres. Sorry, Ellen DeGeneres show. DeGeneres. Sorry.
Go on.
Ellen,
Okay, go
anyways,
on.
sorry,
Yeah.
Ellen. I love you because you love your people. You love us. I'm joking.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, guys. So she said she enjoys having sex 3 times a night.
Okay, Nikki.
Not Ellen, Nikki.
Sorry, yeah, Nikki on the Ellen show.
I didn't know who I was, minus a man. I am finally learning who I am, and I love myself. Everything I do now isn't about pleasing some man, and that makes me feel so empowered. I can come and go as I please.
You enjoy exercising 3 times a day. And
Well, I would say...
that's what you say.
Yes, you know what, it depends. If you have someone that you don't see on a regular basis, it's not like if you're living with the person and you see them every night. But if you see them, like once or twice a week, then yeah, 3 times a night. When I see you 3 times a night.
Okay.
And if you can't hang, goodbye. I hate cuddling after. I hate every man who likes cuddling. It's like, you know what it is, Ellen? It's like, once I get mine, if I feel really, really great, leave me alone. Go away. Go and make me some food or a sandwich or something.
Okay, Nikki.
Third one.
Tell me how you really
Do
feel.
your foreplay stuff. Do what you have to do and hurry up. I don't got time for all that shit.
Wow.
So what you guys think about any of those 3 that she just said? Do you feel that foreplay is important?
Yeah. Yeah. I think kissing, touching, warming up, the setting, the mood.
Gripping that body.
Like, you can't.
Hugging it up. I love it. I love it.
There has to be something
love it.
leading up to taking off your clothes and just...
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
can't
then,
think-
but for every single opportunity, though.
But you're just gonna be dry. Like if you don't think like your girl can be walking in and you touch her and her skin, it's just dry.
Okay, what about this?
Some guys can touch a girl and she get wet ASAP. Some guys will whisper in the girl's ears and she get wet ASAP. So you can't say
Nah,
something
but
like
That's a
that.
type of foreplay.
Okay,
You
so
see? You can't just be like, come here, let me just.
Yeah, but there's an occasion
that
for
could
it.
even warm up the girl too. Like,
what?
whoa, what do you mean come
Yeah,
here? Like,
yeah.
grab me harder, like.
What if you guys are just leaving a club? You guys are tipsy, you're nice, the whole ride you're tipsy. I'm sure you're wet already, so you want to get home and then why not get it? Sometimes I think you can just get into it without foreplay.
So you don't start it with like kissing or any of that? What do you mean just get into it? Baby, I want to fuck you. Like you just
I know.
Not every
sit up on this. Like what?
Yeah, why can't we
You're-
get it like that?
You're at the club, you're drinking, you're dancing, you're grinding,
You're
you're
already
touching.
grinding, exactly
That's the foreplay.
Right. So that when you get home now,
You just want her
Yeah,
to
but that's a long
That's too long of a trip. I want it now. Like, what the hell am I waiting till I get home? Are we kids? Let's go to
Okay,
the car.
okay.
On
So
the
keep the
rooftop,
muffin warm.
behind the car, in the car,
Oh my
near
God.
the car.
Well, hold on, guys.
Like,
Hold on.
why do I gotta wait till I get home?
Wait, guys. So so the foreplay. Me and Natalie agrees. You guys don't agree. So let me tell you about
I
this one.
agree with the
How about
foreplay.
having sex
Okay.
3 times?
3 times a
The
day or
night.
3 times a week?
3 times a night. 3 times a night. 3 times a night. 3 times a night.
if you haven't seen the person, if you don't see the person at
Listen
all,
to me.
Wait, one person or multiple?
3 times a day is good for me, but 3 times, once I reach my peak, me done. Don't touch me.
I mean, there's been times where, like, after the first time, I'm still, like...
Horny,
you
right?
know, women obviously take a lot longer
Yeah.
to...
Yeah.
So sometimes the first time, you may or may not get there, but you're still hot.
Yeah,
And you want it again.
Yeah.
To me,
I don't
I
know
think it
about
depends on the time of day. If it's in the morning, okay.
Yeah.
We could wait till afternoon, then we could wait till
Wait till
nighttime.
nighttime.
If it's nighttime, why would I want to have sex with an interval? Like, I'm gonna like be tired by the time the third time comes around. Like, spread it out a little
I
bit.
know.
But
Well,
if
she
you're
said-
so horny, sure, let's have more sex. But if you're satisfied, like,
Yeah, that's cool.
chill out a bit. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
a difference.
Roll
and then,
over, snooze.
We'll go make a sandwich.
so once you get
I
yours,
think
just
3
leave me
times
alone.
can happen if it's in sequence. Like, maybe
That's what
the
she said,
first-
half an hour. Is
Yeah,
that
I
good
think
enough?
like the first time can happen in living room. Like the setting has to be different for me. Like I can't just treat time in one spot.
Obviously,
Okay,
yeah.
so
You
what if you put it on him so good he starts crying? Because, you know, like, that exists.
Damn.
Oh,
It's
God.
called
You guys don't even want to know.
Post-coital dysmorphia.
Yes.
No.
It's called
Wow.
PCD. And that's when males do cry after sex. About
How many?
About 42% of men do cry after sex.
Jeez.
Not
Oh,
all of
man.
them, majority of them. And they don't talk about this. It's not known. But yes, it does exist.
Okay, so have you guys, like, ever had a guy cry?
I haven't had a guy cried, and I don't know how I handle that.
I mean, I went through a guy crying, but I don't know if it's like the definition of what you're seeing or if it's just a happy emotion. But like, I remember the guy cried, yeah, and I'm just like, okay, you know, you need a moment to yourself.
And this is
but
after sex,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
after, not during. I mean, shit.
Some guys cry during sex. I'm thinking.
During
maybe.
might kill the whole thing.
I know.
You had a guy cry during sex?
No, I'm just saying because I felt like I wanted to cry during sex.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A lot of girls,
Like,
yeah,
happy
would-
cry?
Crying from
or-
what?
cry.
Crying from what?
happy cry, like
What would
whew,
the person
that
do
was
to you?
good.
What do you mean? Feeling
Like
good?
getting
Exactly how
like
you're trying to explain. These guys feel crying. Same
Crying
shit.
from what? Getting fucked or crying from getting sucked? I don't know. which
Crying
one.
from
Getting some
an
good head.
orgasm.
Yeah, getting an
Simple.
orgasm
Have you ever been through that?
What? Orgasm?
Having a good orgasm, you feel like you want to
Fuck
cry.
yeah, are you kidding me?
So, yeah.
Yes, I have.
There you go.
Right?
Shit.
A lot of females
Of
go through that.
course. Yeah,
sure. I
when you
think
go,
so.
yeah, it feels great.
Like all reminiscent.
Yes, it feels great,
But
man.
that's different though, because this what we're talking about here. PCD, it's a sad feel. You after sex, you feel sad.
Like, depressed.
Why? Because
Yeah.
it's finished?
Yeah,
anxiety. You feel like
I really want to ask a male who has gone through
Yeah.
it because
Yeah.
for us to get the answers. So we
Me,
need to
I'd
talk-
ask Google because I don't trust no man to come tell me no truth. I don't think they would tell me about they cried. They're gonna lie to me.
well, gentlemen.
I want to see Google and I want to see videos of a man crying. That's
Well, gentlemen, men that you guys are honest and stuff out there, let us know. Comment.
no. Ask the woman if they're a man or have
Both.
they ever been with a man if they cried.
We ask both.
Okay.
Both
Yes.
you guys comment and let us know.
Let us know. Let us know.
your experiences.
Be honest, no filter.
No filter.
No filter, baby. Hey guys, time for that pull up that.
Pull up, pull up.
Pull up that moment, guys, is when we pick up a random question or topic. It could be about relationships, sex, whatever it is. It could be about anything.
So, guys, we had someone write into us this week. And if you want advice or have a question or want to learn more about the cast,
Yes.
ask your like racy, raunchy questions, whatever, or tame, send an email to info@nofiltertoronto.com and we might feature it.
So today's question is from Kelly, living in Brampton, and I'll read you her situation. So she says, my husband and I are high school sweethearts. We fell in love at age 16 and married each other 14 years later. We have no kids and we have talked about starting a family soon. On his birthday last year, he asked if we can have a threesome with another woman and I reluctantly said yes. We met a few candidates online, and after some searching, we settled on someone who we both liked. While engaging in foreplay, we discovered the woman we selected was a transgender man with male body parts. We were confused, and I was immediately turned off. However, my husband didn't seem bothered, so we continued anyhow. Ever since then, my husband has always wanted a threesome with another man and hardly another woman. When I asked him why, he said he likes the feelings but swears to me that he's not gay. Kelly's question to No Filter is this a red flag that I should be concerned about, or should I ignore this and do what makes him happy? I don't know what to do. Please help. Girl, your man is bisexual.
And he's gonna drift.
He's gonna drift. Now, like,
he has no kids with you.
And if he drifts, he's still not gonna have no kids.
And he likes the fact being around men.
But I mean, he's been faithful for like 14 years.
How do you know that?
I mean, I don't know
She's
that,
assuming.
but they're
Exactly.
married, and he picked a woman.
Yeah, he said
He thought it was a woman.
Yeah, he said can we
That's true.
invite a woman? That's what he
Yeah.
asked for,
Yeah.
a woman. And they're talking about having kids?
Well, I don't know if they.
I don't know
have
if they
kids.
talked about kids, but I mean, like, they talked about doing it with a woman, but the woman was a man. Like, you know, when...
But what do you do in that situation? Like, are you just gonna like make it all awkward and get up and leave? And be like, no, never mind.
What is the man like? The girl's probably like standing there and they're just doing their thing. Like, I want to know how's that working with the two big men in there and the girl. Like, I want to know what's going on in it. Like, I couldn't. No, sir. No.
I mean, they were open to trying something new, so that was a plus for the both of you guys. But like,
a plus? You see what she's going through now?
trying something new. Well, it's not her fault that her man wants more, but
you see what happened when you do threesomes?
It is her fault.
There's some pros and cons into
She
this
was
thing.
reluctant.
You see?
Should have said no.
Because that will happen.
they were in a relationship for 14 years, so it can get boring, I guess, after a while. Maybe she wants to spice up, you know, their sex life by trying something different, you know, not knowing that different was really different. But, you know, hey, if you're open to it, why not? But, like, it could have been just the one time. Why did he have to be greedy and want more?
That's true. Like, you know what I mean? So
He's drifting.
yeah, he's drifting. And I feel like he's drifting.
Well,
Natalie?
he liked it. So do you think that he could be bisexual, or maybe his wife could potentially be a beard, and maybe he is gay and he's only exploring those feelings now. We don't know, but I mean, it would be a little bit concerning if my man just started like desiring a penis. You know, think about it for yourself. Like,
Sorry.
Yeah.
like that's pretty threatening to me. Even if it's wrapped up in a looking like a female.
Yeah.
He still went through with it. He still wanted that birthday sex, even if it was from a guy. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think trust has to be a big part in that. So now it's like, okay, you guys had sex, but now it's like, can I trust you going outside with Tom? Like, can I trust you now
I
on the road to go with your
know.
virgins? Like, how do I not
chilling
know
with
you're
your
doing
brethren.
something with these guys now? You know, I have to worry about the woman and the man now. Like, you know, I have to worry about two sexes now. But like, I don't know. I feel like they tried something new. He liked it. I don't know. He's bisexual. What can I say? Like, he just has to be open with you. He has to sit down and talk to you and let, like see where you guys want to take it from there.
Exactly.
If he wants to go be with a man, let him go be with a man. If you guys want to stay and you guys continue to have your threesomes, have your threesomes. But
Yeah.
girl, you put yourself in that situation.
and she doesn't really sound like she's comfortable with it.
No.
No, she doesn't.
Like,
No more. Because as you read,
He wants
keeps
it.
wanting more. He wants more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a man.
Yeah.
So that's what you know.
That's
He's not
what
even.
right away. It is a
yeah.
red flag, girl.
It's a red
If you
flag.
don't
Kelly.
want it, he's gonna go out and get it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
It's like Brokeback Mountain, you know? It started out two straight couples, and then the two guys went on a camping trip, and then they started, like, feeling some type of way.
Yep.
Jeez.
obviously this was a transgender person, so they couldn't tell at first. But I mean, like, how would you react?
I will leave him, first off. I will not deal with that.
But you guys set like a solid foundation from the beginning. You guys built so much over the 14 years. Like, you can't just say, okay, I'm done.
I don't have kids with him.
Yeah, but you guys been together for so long. Like, you know?
I don't know.
That's
a tough situation.
Yo, I hear what Shadika say. At that point, you don't see them.
You don't see them no more. Yeah.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Kelly.
You know? All right, guys. So that's it. So what was your guys' opinion? What do you guys feel about this? Comment. Follow us at No Filter Toronto. And Kelly, sit down with your husband. Talk or leave.
Have a talk with him, yeah. Figure out where his mind, his emotions, his heart's at.
An honest conversation.
Yes. Hey guys, we have a special guest in the building. She's an actress, creative director, costume designer, and she is a model. Her name is Sheronna Osbourne. Sharona, please come in the studio. Hey, Sheronna. What's up?
Good, thank you.
Slamming from your shoes to the top to the everything.
Yes.
I got cute for y'all, you know.
You're lit.
No worries. So Sharona, we are thankful for having you in the building today.
Yes,
so Sharona, before we go ahead, could you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself?
All right. Well, my name is Sheronna Osbourne. I'm an actress here in Toronto. I have been doing costume buying for the film and television industry here in Toronto for the past, say, 9 years. I also creative direct and and I model a little. I'll be getting cute sometimes.
I have a question. Where were you born? Like, were you born in Toronto? Like, what area?
Yeah, I was born here in Toronto.
Okay.
I grew up downtown and in Scarborough.
Okay.
And now East Side. East Side too.
KJ, you're alone on that.
Oh, this is gang. This is gang. Okay.
All right,
But now I live like close to the west, like Etobicoke. So yeah, you know.
West
So a little bit of both, but yeah, I'm from here.
All right.
Okay, so I see you attended some of the top-notch schools in New York and Toronto. What was it like graduating from the schools? Like, how did you feel, and what did you do afterwards?
Well, I started studying acting here in Toronto at Armstrong Acting Studios, and also another school called Louis Beaumonder Toronto Acting Studio, which I still currently train there whenever I have time. The school in New York, the New York Conservatory for Dramatic Arts, I went there when I graduated college here. So I went to school for fashion business. And that's where I started my like styling career and that type of thing. But I always wanted to act, you know, professionally, and just never really knew how to like get into it. And then I heard about the school and they were having auditions. So I sent in a tape, auditioned for the school, and got accepted. And it was sorry?
Was it you talking or dancing?
It was acting. So I had to like do a scene, like a monologue type vibe. And so that program was it wasn't super long. It was like 6 weeks in New York. So we moved out there in Brooklyn and went to school every day. And that was bomb. Like, I learned a lot. I learned about auditioning techniques. I learned stage combat, where you like pretend to fight. Wow. Like all types.
Did you pretend to cry too?
Yeah, all of that. And yes, so that was fun, and you know, that was like mad long ago. That was like 2009, I think. And then when I got back to Toronto, I was just still navigating the industry here. Like I still didn't have an agent or anything, but I was doing like independent projects here and there. And then I finally, a few years later, got an agent, and it kind of just been going out on auditions ever since. I've been doing commercials and some film. Young flourish, little by little. And now this play is kind of like a labor of love, which I guess we'll get into.
I have a random question.
Yeah, oh God, I'm nervous.
Can you sing?
Can I sing?
Yeah.
No.
So no music.
I sing in the shower.
And that's it.
That's it.
Oh,
Thanks, girl. Yeah. But you want to know something? Like in high school, I took like music theater.
Yeah.
And we did, I was like me and my best friend were like the token black girls in every theater play. Like we were like, we're playing dominoes at lunchtime, and I'm like, bye guys, we got rehearsal. Like, so we were just doing both, Yeah. But in music theater class, it's like talk singing. Like, hello, how are you? It's not like it's not like Beyonce. So no to the singing.
Okay, so for a little black lie, that's what it is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you have to do to become the lead girl for the role?
Well, the writer and producer, his name is Troy Crossfield. We've been friends for many years. So I actually knew about, this started with part 1, which was called A Little White Lie. Mm-hmm. So a few years ago, it was literally just a thought, an idea on paper. And we were like, yo, can we do this? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, yeah, let's just do it, bro. And so how I became lead, I mean, truthfully, when we first started doing auditions and stuff, I read for like 2 other characters, which were other women in the show, obviously, but they weren't the lead. And then somehow, just the way everything kind of worked, we found other women who fit the other roles better, you know. Yeah. Some roles were more like comedy. Yeah. My role as female lead, her name is Stacy. She's more drama. It's, you know, heavier. Her storyline is a bit heavier. And so it kind of just meshed. It wasn't, you know, anything other than figuring it out that way. I just kind of read and just kind of molded into that character.
Something like magic.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Where do you see Little Black Lies in like 2 years from now?
Girl, Hollywood, in the name of Jesus. Okay.
Did it make it to TIFF?
No, we haven't. We didn't put. No. Okay. TIFF is more directed to film work as opposed to
play.
Sorry, there is a difference.
So
and
this is theater
yes. This is theater.
Okay.
Yes.
Know the difference, folks.
Yes. However, we will be turning this show into a film. So we're starting to film later this year. Once we're done with the theater play and we can just breathe, I think we'll start filming. I think the goal is to start filming in November.
This year?
Yeah, so if we can create like a short, like condensed, basically what you do is you film one scene, like a very powerful scene, in order to then shop it to different festivals and things like that, and then get the backing behind it in terms of finances and sponsorship and that kind of thing, to then turn it into like a full-length feature film.
So what about the cast members? Like, did you choose each cast member specifically, or how did that whole
well, I am on the production team, so I was involved in any audition process that we did have. But like I said, Troy Crossfield, he is an actor, and he's been an actor in this city for many, many years. And so he's just accumulated actor friends, you know? And because this was such a like little newborn baby last year, we were just like, yo, you got free time? You want to act? You know what I mean? And then it just blossomed. And then we learned that like everybody on the team is so talented. And like not only are they actors, but they're writers, they're producers, they're photographers, you know, they're editors. actors, there's musicians. So it just kind of blended that way. But we did have to audition for, I think, 3 roles for Black Lie, actually, for this one that's coming up. So yes, I was a part of that process. Yeah, and it was good. Everybody brought their A game and made it real easy. Yeah.
So he's a boss.
You know.
People.
You know. Listen, we are always looking, okay? So I'm gonna hold y'all to that.
Yeah. So Sharona, what do you do on your free time? Like, what are your hobbies instead of like acting or doing any producing for the show?
Well, you know what? The first thing I do when I have free time is catch a flight. I love to travel and just see the world. You know, just because like for me, traveling is therapeutic. With this type of industry, we draw inspiration from everywhere and everything. So when I'm traveling to, you know, this side of the world or that side of the world, you get to see how people live, how they move, how they interact, and then one way or another, it kind of influences your art. You know what I mean?
Humbles you too.
Absolutely. Trust me. When you leave Toronto and you see like what's happening in the world and people who are either living way more lavish than you or not as comfortably as you, it really does like humble you and make and just broadens your scope. So hobbies, definitely traveling. Yeah.
In a few years, you'll be traveling to the Cannes Film Festival.
Yes, girl. Actually, that is something that we're in the process of figuring out for 2019. Actually,
Okay.
wow. So it ain't too far away, girl. We making these moves, you know.
Make your way into
Yes, absolutely. So by the grace of God, we are just taking it one day at a time and just learning so much about ourselves in the process. And it's been great. It's long hours. It's you know, it's like I also do the costume design for the show. So when I'm not on stage rehearsing, I'm like having a conversation over here. Okay, so in scene 1, you're gonna wear this. You know what I mean? We're gathering props. We're doing
Those
everything
things must be
ourselves.
crazy for each setting, scene.
Oh
everything.
yeah. You gotta the way you do that for a show, whether it be film or theater, is you basically look at each individual storyline. So where they are in the show, how many days have gone by, you know, did they leave from home to go to the gym? You know, that's a change. Am I going on a date after the gym? That's a change. You know, did we go to sleep and wake up the next day? That's a change. So you got to break it down that way. You got to watch the story. September 19th is the debut night, opening night. And we run until the 23rd of September. So we're 5 days at the Berkeley Upstairs Theater, which is 26 Berkeley. So it's downtown, and we're there for all 5 days. And so we have our opening night show. The show's from Wednesday to Saturday, our evening shows, and then we have a Sunday matinee.
And where could they get tickets?
So tickets, if you go to our website, crossfieldhouseproductions.com.
Big up.
Yes, the link is in all of our bios online. My handle on IG is your Sheronna. And if you click our link, it'll take you right to ticket sales and the whole 9. And don't be late. Don't be late. I gotta tell you, we are striving for excellence in this season, and being punctual and on time is one of those things.
Or else you will lose your job.
Would you ever do a sex scene?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Here's my thing with like that type of thing. I feel like anything that is meant to drive the story forward, is meant to drive the character's journey forward. I feel like if it's necessary, as an actor, like that's my job. You know what I mean? To take on
for your character to keep going
exactly. So, you know, just hopefully when I get to that part of my career, I'm working with, tasteful directors who are not trying to make a porn, but trying to tell a story.
Right.
Yeah, I would be okay with it.
And then you get a nice partner.
I know, right? Oh God, can you imagine being with somebody that is just but then on camera you got to be like, oh baby, I love you. Yeah, that I know is gonna happen, but it's what I signed up for, so it's okay, I guess.
Well, Sharona, we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for having me.
Again, thanks for coming. Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
Guys, stay tuned.
Yes.
A little black light.
A little black light.
Up here on stage at the Berkeley upstairs
theater, yeah.
September 19th to September 23rd. Please check it out.
Yeah. You can find me at Your Sharona.
Your Sharona. Check my
just
girl
like my
out.
Sharona, exactly.
SHERONNA.
Yes.
All right, guys. So that was Sharona, and thanks for coming through.
Thanks for having me.